welcome to another video. Just like my previous Resurgence game, I was put into a game with two random players and unsurprisingly there was absolutely no communication between one another. So we depended solely on marking waypoints, weapons, ammo and armor where necessary. Personally, this game was very chill for me because there wasn't a lot of drama going on until towards the end, but I'm just glad I secured yet another win on Warzone to add to my record. We started off by dropping straight into living quarters. Living quarters is always a hot spot to drop into, but on this occasion, it was calm.
Proceed to the marked location and secure the area.
After getting beamed by some enemies near the tent area, I tried to pick a few of them off with a PKN I found lying on the floor. The kick was unexpected and I only managed to crack their armor.
Allied cluster strike inbound. Enemy patrol.
Realizing that I'm not going to get anywhere just by standing on the roof, I plated up and decided to jump down and grab my loadout that was available to me.
Loadout drop headed your way. Run at time, scrub the contract.
I went for my overkill class in the hope that I would get my ghost class later on. Instead of returning to the roof, I regrouped with my team near Nova 6 factory and dropped the armor box that I picked up earlier on in the game. Brought a UAV from the buying station just to see how many enemy teams are scattered around the map, as well as see if there are any opportunities to pick off players that were by themselves.
Armor here.
Target is down. Well done. I hear that.
I'm sure you guys are aware of this, but just in case, I thought I would still mention it to those that may not be. Once everyone is done with the armor box, make sure to shoot it and destroy it, because if you leave it to be destroyed automatically, it could take away your health or even kill you by triggering nearby claymores or proximity mines. Like I said, I'm sure you already know about this, but what kind of Warzone content creator would I be if I didn't look out for my viewers? Like, come on. With the gas closing in, we stayed put around the Nova 6 factory, just in case if there were any enemies we couldn't pick up from the UAVs. This was a good call, as there was a team hovering around the building.
Be advised,
The first was across the outside corridor. I managed to crack him with my M4, but he managed to get away and most likely plate up again.
airstrike inbound. Being tracked by an enemy team. Stay sharp. Gas is inbound. We're out of time. Scrub the contract.
Copy cash drop.
Soon, the second player came down the set of stairs from the inside, from the upper floor, which I managed to pick off without almost having to aim down my sight. Keyword being almost. And the third one was on the roof. He managed to down my teammate, but I was able to pick him off and secure the team wipe, as well as revive my teammate so he can keep his self revive.
You're good. Nice.
With the gas closing in further, we waited on the road covered by the nearby rocky cliff to regroup, replate and reload our weapons for the next push. Once we knew where the circle pushed towards, I immediately marked the main headquarters building and decided to hold that building down until the 5th circle was revealed.
Enemy soldier incoming.
You're planting Claymore. You're planting Claymore.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Call for fire. Target's marked.
This is Striker 3-1, good copy. Strike it.
The enemy lost track. You're safe. advised. Friendly precision airstrike inbound. Gas is
Luckily, the circle pulled towards us, and with this information, I immediately set a waypoint to the opposite building, which I knew would not contain any enemies as it was in the gas previously. Pushing along the front of the gas line, I hopped into the window and waited for the other enemies that had the same idea as me. Then, I realized that the more experienced players would most likely use the cliff edge as cover and come around from the bottom side. So I quickly ran upstairs to get a better vantage point of the street below. This was also a good call as I was able to eliminate 2 players off the bat that had come straight onto the street from the cliff.
only 5 remain. Finish the job. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Gas is moving.
With only 4 players left, one of which was a solo in another team, I knew this player had to be somewhere close. As the circle pushed towards the next zone, I headed out the window from the northeast side of the first building and then the northwest side of the second building, which now that I look back, was the move most likely saved me from being downed and won us the game.
Gas is inbound. Mark the new safe zone.
Destination
Woo! Another win! Guys, like I said, things were very calm in the first half of the game, but managed to pick up towards the end at close proximity. With a team this good, there was hardly any doubt in my mind that the ending of this game was to be any different. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and share this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more Warzone content and hit the bell icon too to be notified when I make a new upload. Until the next video guys, take care.
Turn